Well, welcome everyone to another episode of Talk to Me Tuesday. I am so excited to be joining you guys live today for another episode. Those of you who rock and roll with us, you know what we do when we get into the house, fam. We go ahead and we let us know that the fam is in the house. So for those of you who are joining me, I want to go ahead and invite you to put fam into the comments so we can go ahead and recognize who's in the house rocking and rolling with us. For those of you, I know that we have some people who have recently joined the family, and if that is the case, and this is your very first time that you are rocking and rolling with us, we want to go ahead and invite you guys as well to go ahead and let us know that you are in the house rocking and rolling with us. So go ahead and put first time into the comments so we can go ahead and celebrate you as well. Hey, fam. Hey, fam. I know that some of you are joining me both via Facebook as well as YouTube. So whatever platform you are joining us, we are so excited that you are here with us. Welcome, fam. I see you guys in the house. So today I want to share with you some opportunities. I don't even know what's the right word that I want to use for what we have coming up for the year of 2022. But as we move into our continued times of really moving forward and allowing ourselves to grow from the past as we boldly go into the future, I wanted to take tonight to really make sure that I'm sharing with you ways that you can embrace your brilliance. So if you are ready to go ahead and embrace your brilliance, go ahead and put yes in the comments. Let me know that you guys are ready. So tonight I want to talk to you before we get started in sharing the message and making sure that you guys are ready, set, going, and moving into your brilliance. I really want to take a moment just to stop and talk to you guys about some upcoming opportunities and ways that you will be able to be supported. So I am so excited that we have what I am going to be offering as a gift to the fam, right? So in the next 24 hours, we will be dropping it for those of you who want to go. And again, it is a Christmas gift, right? Because we are in the season of giving. We know today is the day that we give on Tuesday. So I want to make sure that I am out here doing the same thing and being obedient to all of the blessings that I am receiving. So I am going to have the opportunity for some of you who are ready to go, those of you who are in that mode of ready, set, go, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to be dropping within our group in the next 24 hours about an upcoming opportunity. So make sure that is going to be free of charge. And that is about being brilliant and what it means to be brilliant as you boldly go into 2022. So if you want to go into 2022 better than you have been in the past, I'm telling you, do not miss out on this opportunity because there are limited seats. So again, fam, you guys are going to get the opportunity first, and then we're going to go ahead and drop it on all of our other platforms so that we can go ahead and make sure that other people are having the opportunity to really be brilliant as they move into that workshop. So I am looking forward to seeing all of the fam who gets to rock and roll with me each and every week. And to get a chance to see you on Zoom, it will be virtual. So I know that some of you are in Texas, some of you are all throughout the world. So I want to make sure that this opportunity is virtual so that way anyone who wants to participate is more than welcome to participate. The only thing I say to you, there's limited seats. So make sure you don't wait until the last moment. And our team is behind the scenes. We are planning some upcoming game nights in the year of 2022. So I'm telling you, it is a good time to really continue to strengthen your communication with the relationships that mean the most to you. So when I host these game nights, many people will say to me, are they for couples exclusively? When I say couples and when we work with couples in Clarke-Holley, I need you to understand. Couples means for me, someone that you want to improve your relationship with them. So again, that can be your significant other. It can be your cousin and them who you know every time you see them, you're ready to fight, whoever it is that you want to strengthen that relationship. Or if you come to win and you want to go ahead and bring your sibling, your coworker, whoever you think is going to get you best to win what the prizes are, you can go ahead and do that as well. We don't go ahead and discriminate. We just tell you that it's only two people, okay? So you can't come with a threesome telling me that this is your team. No, two people. And then for those of you who are really ready to make sure that 2022 is a most memorable time where you are fully embracing your brilliance, where you are living your life on purpose, We are going to schedule some retreats and rendezvous. We are solidifying the places. Literally, I'm telling you, as I look at some of the things as they're coming in, I can't wait to go, right? I know I will be in support of you guys, but I'm loving these locations that they're working and sending me to, and we're negotiating behind the scenes. So if you want to make sure that 2022 is a year that you do not forget, not because of COVID reasons, but a year where you really are embracing your brilliance, you are stepping in and you are feeling fully empowered, you want to make sure that you're staying tuned, because I will be dropping the information always first here for the fam, and then again, sharing it on our other platforms. And the last thing I want to say for you, for those of you who you have already determined, you have learned from 19, 20, 21, and you're like, listen, I am ready to determine my purpose. I am ready to move into my brilliance. I am ready to fully step into why I have breath and I am on this earth. I want to encourage you guys to make sure that you're coming to the Blueprint for Success course, because that is going to give you everything you need to walk away with not just a personal mission, but your vision and ways and strategies that you can realize those things. So again, those are all of the things we have coming up in 2022. I am telling you, we have been behind the scenes working hard, and I am so excited about how we are continuing to focus on our mission, which is to empower you to be your best self, be your best in your relationship, and to be your best when you show up in a profession. So those are the things we have rocking and rolling. Fam, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to continue to work and support you guys with all of that. So enough about all of the things we have coming up. Let's go ahead and stay focused on what we have. Fam, I see you guys coming in. As you guys come in, continue to let me know who is in the house by letting us know through dropping a comment to say that fam is in the house. Or if you want to just stay behind the scenes and rock and roll with us, but remain incognito, we support that as well, as long as you're getting these goodies. So for tonight, one of the things that we're going to be really discussing is, how do you embrace your brilliance? So right now, this is an honest space. I tell you guys when mama's on the scales going up, going down, when mama's working, how she's getting better, right? Because I always want to share with you, as you move into your brilliance, we all have to be comfortable about recognizing that all of us can get better, right? And that's what's so great about moving from a place of being okay to good, from good to great, from great to grandiose, right? All of that is what we're continuously working on. So for those of y'all who are comfortable to be vulnerable out here in this Empowering Your Relationship group, I want you to go ahead and tell me right now, where would you rank your level of brilliance, right? So go ahead. Is your level of brilliance one being, my light is so bright that I really have to walk around just handing out sunglasses, right? If that's a brightness that you're bringing, we want to go ahead and honor that and respect that as well. If you are a level 5, you are like, listen, the lights are turned off. I don't know if they paid the bill. Whatever the case may be, that is a level 5. So if you're comfortable, go ahead and just drop in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and model for y'all. You know, right now, I would say that I'm on 4, okay? And I'm excited to be on 4. And the reason that I'm on 4 is because as I project out to what I know that I am going to have the opportunity to work with people in this upcoming year, I'm excited about it, right? I'm excited because I recognize 3, okay, 3 question mark. I'm going to go ahead and push you over to that 3.5 forward me, right? And I say that because for so many of us, if I would have asked you a question about something else and about an area we can grow in and give yourself a 1 to 5, we would have probably scored lower, right? So I really want us, somebody out here in this 5 life, I am about it, okay? Go ahead. I am about that 5 life. Okay, Jennifer, listen, now that's the light right there, okay? So that's what we all want to work towards. So as we're working towards that light, as we're working towards really getting to that place where we're like, oh, we need to brighten the light. I'm telling you, you are at the right place at the right time. Because what I'm going to impart on you today is, how do we get from that darkness to the light? Every single one of you who are joining me live, every one of you who hit me up on the replay, wherever your number is, I need you to understand. And understand it at this point. It is okay to be at a 5. It is okay that right now I'm at a 4 because I've been literally going nonstop, right? But where you are at this moment isn't where you stay forever, right? And what I want people to do, and this is why I love, and I'm so thankful that God trusts me enough to do this work, to help people really move into their brilliance. Because when you understand that where you are at 6:11 p.m. on this Tuesday, does it mean that at 6:15 you won't be a 1? And what I want to do tonight is share with you some strategies, some techniques. This is why I'm pouring into you and making sure that you guys know before we go live how to sign up for that so you can fully move into the place where you're getting into that level of brilliance. Okay. So by the end of the night, what I want you to do is to tell me if your number is still where it is, right? Because I can already feel my number increasing. Okay. I'm getting closer to 1, just being able to pour into you all tonight. So again, if you're at a 5, you're at a 4, you're at a 3, you're like, wherever you are, that's okay. Because what I want to do is give you some tips and tools to make sure that you can again begin to shift that number and recognize how you are moving and grooving. Okay. So the first thing when I look at this message about embracing your brilliance, let's talk about what it means to embrace, right? And there's a couple of meanings for what it means to embrace, right? Embrace can mean holding someone, right? Holding your child, holding your significant other, holding your siblings, holding your mother, your father, whomever, right? It can simply be an embrace like a hug, right? But what I want us to do is I want to talk about embracing from a different lens, right? Not just for holding something on, right? Because we know after a while, even the strongest of us, our arms get tired. But what I want us to do is when we think about our brilliance, when we think about why God gives us breath every day to keep moving forward in the work that we do, I want you to think about embracing something as a level of accepting and supporting a belief enthusiastically. Okay? I want you to agree with me right now that you are brilliant. You are by far the best version of you that exists, right? So if you know that you are the best you, go ahead and put you in the comments and let me know. Okay, I'm putting you in all caps because I know that there is not another me out here that is good, bad, and indifferent for those people who are around me, right? So if you know that you are your best you, go ahead and put you in the comments because you are. So when we start to understand and embrace that while this moment of my life may not have me feeling or showing up as my best, I know there's no one else who can do what it is that I do. So once we move into the mindset of understanding, I am my best me. And understanding that my best me looks different every day, every moment. But once I start to get to a place where I understand what it means to embrace, that means I don't beat myself up. That means I don't allow others to tell me that I'm less than. Okay? Because I recognize in being my best me that there's brilliance, there's purpose, there's intention for what it is that I'm seeking to accomplish. So I want all of you to get to that place where you start to recognize, listen, let's go ahead and just turn that light up a little bit, right? For those of you who were like, my light is not shining, turn the light on. And we know that sometimes when we feel like we're in darkness and we start to turn on the light, I don't want you to go from 1 to 100. Because we know we start to cover our eyes when we wake up in the morning and somebody turns on the light bright, right? Sometimes we got to use a dimmer. We have to be slow and steady. So in understanding that where we are each moment, how are we stopping to think about where's my brilliance at this point? Where is the light that is shining from me? Okay. So again, I see you guys out here. You're agreeing with me. You know that you are your best you. You are ready to be your best you. Embrace that. Recognize, hug yourself, pat yourself on the back, right? Celebrate that because it's so easy for us to wake up, look in the mirror. And this is one of the things that, for those of you who sign up, one of the strategies that I do is we unpack you, right? And when we go through that experience, I'm telling you, I have done it time and time again with clients. I have done it time and time again with individuals. And the freshness that we feel, right? We start to move from the mindset of looking at ourselves and recognizing all of the things that do not work. Recognizing that, again, if you have high blood pressure, if you have diabetes, if you have whatever the case is, if your thighs rub and you need some whatever, right? Because y'all know mama's out here speaking the truth. Whatever it is, right? When you wake up, you have an ache, you have a pain that you didn't have before. Whatever that may be, embrace it. Because guess what? If you have a pain in your leg, that means you still have a leg, right? If you have high blood pressure, that more than likely might mean that you've had some good, delicious food along your life, right? You might not have made the best, healthiest choice in this world, right? But even if you have those things, what it means is you still have the time to change those things. You still have the time to really progress into your brilliance. So I want you to understand that, okay? So listen, y'all are out here making mother preach, right? And that's not what I do, right? But I really want you guys to get to a place where we start to embrace our brilliance. And by embracing it, it is hugging ourselves. When we wake up in the morning, I tell you guys all the time, I start my day in a grateful moment. Grateful to open my eyes, grateful to open up my eyes and be next to my husband, grateful to know that my kids are in the next room and that they're safe and secure. I'm grateful because God is allowing me to continue to do the work that I get to do, right? And I take some time and I tell you guys, for those of you who have my journals, use those journals to go ahead and begin to be intentional about how you're going to set your day up for success. How you're going to set your day up to continue to find those grateful moments throughout your day. Right? So if you guys are ready for me to continue to tell you some strategies, go ahead and put ready in the comments so I know that, again, that y'all ain't fell asleep and left me out here by myself, right? Some of you, I love it. I love it. Because those of you who know me well, y'all are out here texting mother. I love it. Okay. So with that, what I want you guys to understand is when you are ready, right? Let's talk about what brilliance is. Brilliance is about an intense, bright light, right? I mean, the light that is so bright that when, I remember those back in the days, they used to have these cars with, I don't know the name of the lights, but they used to be so bright. And every time somebody was driving behind me, one of those lights on as their headlights, it would frustrate me and I would move over, right? I'm talking about lights that are so bright. Your brilliance means that the light is so bright that it is almost impossible for others not to feel it, not to appreciate it, not to embrace it. And that is what I want all of you to move into 2022 with. All right? Where when people are around you, and do not put a shade, I told y'all this before, don't put a shade on your brilliance. If people can't be around you and they can't embrace your brilliance, tell them that they either need to wear sunglasses or back up from you. But you have a right and a responsibility to walk in your brilliance. That is why you were designed. So do not allow others to not push you, encourage you, to squelch you, to feel like you need to dim your light to make them feel better. What I encourage us all to do, and this is why I do this, is to make sure that instead of asking people to dim their light, how do I continue to show you how my light is so bright? How do I continue to propel others to not feel like they have to walk around masked anymore? How do they feel like they don't have to walk around with a lampshade because they are not willing to share their giftedness with the world? Okay, so again, understanding your brilliance, you are embracing your light. And as I see you guys, I see you out there, I see you out there, you guys are ready, you're about being your best. I need you to really be at a place where you start to get set. Get to a place where you recognize what are some of the barriers that are blocking your brilliance. Okay. And when I say blocking your brilliance, there's some of you who are scared of what you have in you. And I know you're scared because some of your behavior, some of the words that you use, some of the actions that you do or you allow others to do speak to you not fully embracing your brilliance. So I want you to spend some time to level set and say that this is the year that I no longer will be scared of my own light. This is the year 2021. I'm telling y'all out here, 2021, this is when I say no longer am I dimming my light. And if I dim my light, it's just to reset. But I don't want you to get to a place where you don't believe in what you're doing. I'm so happy to see Jennifer out here. I know that she has this amazing business out here where she's providing these awesome and amazing products to the world. What about if she had decided that she doesn't want to share her brilliance? What if she had decided that she is not going to use her giftedness, her family. So beautifully gifted as I think about them and think about what it is that their brand and what it represents. Thinking about just how magnificent it is to be in a world where everyone is recognizing how beautifully gifted every single person who is designed in here is to the world, right? So again, even just thinking about that, how do we not allow ourselves to be scared of saying, I don't have enough knowledge, I don't have enough money, I don't have. What I want us to do is to shift our mentality to get to a place, what do I have? And how do I leverage that? How do I use that to overcome roadblocks? Because in life, there will be roadblocks. But what I don't want you to do is to get to a place when you come over a roadblock, you said, oh, well, I've shined my brilliance as long as I can. My light now needs to be dimmed because I can't get past this. No, how do you leverage what you have to continue to move forward? Now let's go, right? So now we know what it means to embrace. We know how to go ahead and get to a place where we are cocooning ourselves. We are sometimes patting our own selves on the back. We know what it means to really accept that we are one of a kind, that we are our best us. We know that within each of us that there is a brilliance, an intense light, an intense purpose that guides us into all that we do. So now that you know that, it's time to go, right? It's time to go. It's time for you to determine what it is that you need to leave in 2021 as you propel into 2022. And my hope and my prayer is for all of you to enter into 2022. But I'm also smart enough to know that the next moment isn't promised. So that's why it's so important that we live with intentionality to share our brilliance always. Because we don't know when our light will go out. So we can't continue to say, one day, today is the day. This is the moment. And as we get ready to close out, I want to leave you guys with the prayer of Jabez, right? First Chronicles 4:10. I want you all to get to a place where, as you hear this prayer, I want you to think about, meditate on, reflect on what it is that you seek for yourself in all of the relationships you have. The relationship you have with yourself, the relationship you have with the ones that you care most about, the relationship you have in your profession. Where do you want to see your business? Where do you want to see your brand? Where do you want to see yourself within your career? So First Chronicles 4:10 states this: oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. We've heard, some of us may have heard the prayer of Jabez. And I want you all to be blessed. And as you continue to be blessed, bless others with your brilliance. So this is your girl Janelle signing off for another episode of Talk to Me Tuesday. I hope each and every one of you have had the opportunity to think about getting to a place where you embrace your brilliance, where you allow your intense light and purpose to shine into this world. If you are ready to commit to being supported, I encourage you, when I go ahead and drop that opportunity, again, free, because I want to make sure that I continue to gift in the same way that I am gifted. So make sure that you don't allow the seat to pass you up. So if you know that you are ready to be brilliant in 2022, go ahead and make sure when you see that link, you sign up. It is my pleasure to serve you each and every week. I hope that some of you are at a place where your light will shine brighter than when we started. If you are comfortable to go ahead and drop what your number is at this point, and some of you, your number may still be the same, and that's okay. But if you are comfortable, I know that for me, again, one is your light is like the sun. And 5 means that you right now feel that you are in darkness. I started with a 4 because I have been going nonstop all day, and I'm blessed. And I say to you each and every week when I join you that by the time I connect with the fam, I know that I'm leaving here feeling nourished, feeling happy, feeling excited. So I love it, Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer was at a 5. Now my girl is at a 4. Okay, so make sure that I don't lose you. Make sure you sign up for that workshop when we drop that, so we can get you to that level 1 that I know that you are at. I know the world is ready to see, right? So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna ask y'all to do it and not do it myself, right? So I'm at a level 2, but I'm going to continue to hold on to my light and share it with the world, because I'm so thankful that I was chosen to do what it is that only I can do in this world. So until we meet again next time, continue to stay safe and continue to embrace your brilliance. This is your girl Janelle signing off for another episode of Talk to Me Tuesday. See you next time. Stay safe.